Hey there friends, Nibs again. Out here at the range today doing a little bit of plinking, a little bit of goofing around. and I really want to actually apologize to you guys and to Terry at Buck Rail for taking so long to get this guy out to the range. I actually got this kit about a week and a half ago. I had it all put together and I brought it out to the range last Sunday, and I forgot to bring my magazines and my fill probe for the Origin, so I was not able to shoot it while I was out here at the range. I actually came out and did the Grinchmas Christmas challenge, and I had this with me and I was going to shoot it, but I couldn't do it because I was such a dummy. I forgot to bring all my stuff. But we're going to go ahead and shoot this, but let's take a look first. This is the Buck Rail Umarex Origin. Oh, jeez. How'd that get on there? Umarex Origin tactical kit. It's actually a prototype right now. Terry's working it up, but I think it's pretty much a finished product in my mind. Uses UTG typical AR parts here with a castle nut and everything. Terry's hand grip, very nice, very minimalistic. I like it. And then this huge long hand grip out here that you could put 20 M-lock devices onto. But we're going to go ahead and shoot it at 25 yards to start off with, and then if it looks okay, we'll move out to 50 yards. I just brought out a couple of pellets. This gun really likes kind of a mid-weight. This is a 25 caliber. This gun likes mid-weight pellets. So I have some Benjamin round nose pellets, and I think those are like a 26 point something, 28. Oh no, those are a little heavier than. And then I've got some, these I haven't tried yet. These are the Diablo Fields, Air Arms Diablo Fields, and they are 25.4. In my previous testing, this gun really liked the lighter ones a little bit better. The mid, I've got some that are in the 30s, and it did not shoot those well at all. So go ahead and I really got to keep an eye on the air on this thing. It seems like it's doing good on air, and then all of a sudden it's empty. So, but we'll shoot a mag and see if it needs to be topped off. Try the air arms first. I did shoot just a couple of shots with it just to make sure it was actually hitting a target before I started up. But this is my only 25 cal right now. I actually had borrowed a Springer, or I think it was a gas ram, a brake barrel from a friend of mine who and hit. Oh, that pellet wasn't. And that was pretty fun. Hot's on 125 maybe. But let's go ahead. So we're going to shoot at 25 yards. Let's make sure my camera's running. Yep. I really need to get a better scope on this. This is a Cabela scope, but it's a real low-end Cabela scope, and it is not really great. So I'm shooting right at the center. Nice power. Use my adjustment and not fight with the rear bag. This thing does really good with that Buck Rail silencer on the front of it. Take that off there, this thing's as loud as a 22. That looks pretty good so far. Ooh, I had one, that last one flew up there, is that? Ooh. Oh, yeah, see, This is only the second mag, and it went from 3,000 down to less than it needs to be filled up. I don't know what is going on, why that thing does that like that, but it's all right. So I got my bottle right here. We'll fill her up real quick and keep on going. Okay. Nope. I don't know if you guys can hear that, but this thing makes some weird noises when it's filling up. So this gun will fill up to 3,500, but I've only got about 3,200 left in my tank, so I guess that's all we're gonna get. Kind of disappointing with the shot count on this thing, but I guess the bigger you go with calibers, the less shot count you get. So I think I already cocked it. Let's just make sure here. Yep. So for whatever reason, it was making the bullet fly up when it was getting low on air. Now we're back on track. This does have last round hold open, so we'll know when it's... All right, that's the last one for that. Let's go ahead and load up a mag with these Benjamins. I forgot that I like to do that. If a tin is not marked with the pellet weight, I always like to weigh the pellets and actually write on it with a Sharpie what the actual weights are. Even sometimes if I'm looking for really good accuracy, I'll do that even with the ones that are marked, if they're at all different than the what's marked on the tin. All right, so there's 8 of the Benjamin 25 cal pellets. Still sitting at 3,000. Should be able to get through this mag anyway, I would hope. All right, let's see what we got here. Let's go to 3 o'clock. Could use a couple of clicks down. And what's going on here? I'm at the bottom of my adjustment. I really do like the trigger on this guy, though. I don't know if I ever did weigh it. It's probably less than 2 pounds, I'm guessing. It's a good looking group. So I had seen some people talking about, so this thing has a funky gas system up in the front where it has a plunger up in there that's like got 1,000 psi in the front of it, and a lot of people have recommended to just let that pressure out, so and then you get the extra volume in the tube. I haven't had the heart to do that yet. If anybody thinks that is a great idea and I should do that, let me know. I had seen a few videos and read a little bit that will help with your shot count quite a bit. Now that's a good group. Still not doing bad on air, I don't know. All right, that's the last one. So that's a good group with those Benjamins. I'm gonna go ahead, I'm gonna shoot the Benjamins. I'm gonna pause the camera, move my downrange camera out to 50 yards, and we'll try those Benjamins at 50 yards and see what we can do. I expect it will not be a one-hole group like that at 50 yards, but hopefully it'll do all right. And I'll top the gun back off to make sure we're good to go for that too. Stand by. Alrighty, I am back. Got my target set up out at 50 yards. Got the camera running out there, and got my magazine topped off with 8 rounds of this Benjamin 25 caliber domed pellets, they call it. So there's the tin. Let's go ahead and see what we can do. Really love this. Really love this buck rail setup, though. So I was hitting a little bit high at 25 yards, so I'm going to aim for dead center on the target. I kind of expect it'll drop off a little bit. Yeah, just a little. All right. Not a bad hit, though. I am right on that center red dot. Oh. Not too shabby for 50 yards. Not too shabby at all. Ooh. That sounded different. Still got plenty of air. I don't know what. It just sounded, had a different sound to it. Still hitting good. All right, that's the last shot. That is not a bad looking group. Really, they had one flyer up towards the center of the bullseye, but the rest of them are pretty well in a nice little tight little group there. That is pretty decent. So anyway, I'm gonna do a little more playing around out here. It's starting to get dark out already, but I'm gonna stay around and play around a couple more magfuls here, but I'm gonna let you guys go. But check out this buck rail stuff. This is actually a prototype right now. You guys can't get it yet. This is early December 2023. So if you're watching it in the future, I'm sure it'll be available then. But if you're just watching it fresh, this is still in prototype stage. Things may change a little before he releases it. I think he's got it pretty well dialed in though. So yeah, go ahead and check out the Buck Rail website. I got a link for it down in the description of this video. Got all kinds of great stuff for other air guns already there. So you can find tactical kits for just about anything you can name, Crossman stuff and Benjamin, the Air Venturi Avenger, Beeman 2027, 2028. That's an awesome kit. So that's probably going to be one of my favorite guns for this year in my top 10 I might do later in the month, but I don't want to give too much away there. But that's good shooting for 50 yards for a pellet rifle for sure. Anyway, hope you guys liked the video. Till next time, have a great day.